Hi, gang. Welcome to the first episode of Breet Pod, where we talk about everything crypto, money, lifestyle, Afro culture, and everything in between. Just basically giving you our hot takes. And this podcast is brought to you by Breet app, and it's your leading OTC platform that is making crypto spendable across Africa. Breet is fast, it's simple, and it's very reliable. And best of all, it has zero fees. So go download it on your Android and your iOS. Now, let's dive right into the conversation of today. And today's topic is we're going to be talking about why Ponzi schemes are still working in Nigeria. Why do Nigerians keep falling for Ponzi schemes? So that's the topic of today. And we'll start by sharing our own personal experience. I mean, I don't know if you have personal experience. It doesn't have to be your own personal experience. Maybe like a friend's experience from your own point of view, basically. It could be your own experience or your friend's experience. So yeah, who wants to go first? Who has Ponzi scheme show shaggy here?
Well, it has shown me a lot of shaggy. A lot of shaggy. And not just me. People I know as well have gone through this. It's not very, very nice. My mom, I even introduced my mom to one. Wow. And
the prodigal son.
Bro. And it was so bad for me that period. Why? Because I was in school then, right? And I used to be I still am a very church person. So I, go for campus fellowship and all that. So my pastor in school then, no, this is not
is your pastor.
Pastor in school, no. So he introduced me to this money making. As students then, we were always looking for ways to, fend for ourselves, eat, read the best stuffs in school, move with the, big boys.
Or just surviving
life.
Sometimes.
Yeah, just trying to survive. Exactly. Just trying to survive. And so, most times we go to the campus fellowship. Why we even go then a lot of times was because we wanted to eat. So our pastor, he was this very generous guy, had money, was just giving people. When you come to fellowship, he will give you food. So we're like, how is this guy making money? We got curious. We wanted to know.
You were tired of being fed fish.
Exactly.
Fish.
We want to know how to fish.
Yeah, now.
His plan was working.
So he now said, this was when MMM came new. This is
Okay.
MMM's period. And, he said, okay, I will introduce you. But then I think there was a certain amount of money we needed to use to start.
Yeah, MMM had the minimum.
Yeah, right.
And I think it was the biggest Ponzi in Africa then.
Yeah, it was actually.
It was.
And I didn't have the money then, right? So I wanted to start. I decided to, okay, let me use my mom to start.
Laila.
She will bring the money and we'll register. And then when the money grows, I will take from there and do my own.
Poor woman.
I think MMM started with, a minimum of around 7,000 naira or thereabouts. It was around 6,000 to 7,000 naira.
What year was this? I don't think I can remember
I think it was
I can't remember when MMM started, but it was around
2016,
I think I was in NYC.
2016, 17.
Yeah,
right?
around thereabouts.
That time.
Yeah,
I think it was around
so.
that period.
Yeah. So I introduced my mom to somebody she has never seen before.
Mm-hmm.
And he was like, okay, I think it's not actually his fault because just like every other Nigerians, we're just ignorant. For MMM, I think a lot of Nigerians were ignorant because it was new. I think it was the first time something like that on a global scale.
It was new and it seemed easy.
Yeah, something that big. Although we know scams have been going on years, centuries, but this one was just
MMM lasted for
legit, kind of, and big. So a lot of people had a trust in it, right?
I think that was what gave it credibility. The fact that it lasted a long time.
A long time, yeah. So we joined when it was already, crashing, close to crashing.
Because I've been hearing about MMM since about 2015. Yeah. And it lasted for over a year.
Yeah, over a year.
How much did you lose, Alex?
Oh, well, then it was about 60,000 for my mom.
60,000 of the capital or like plus
the
profit?
Capital, not profit.
So you not get any profit at all?
We didn't get anything at all.
Zero naira you not make.
We just invested and poof.
Oh, it was when you put your money that it
So when
crashed.
we put money, it's crashed. So we didn't even get anything.
I'm so sorry for laughing. I don't mean it.
No,
Now
it
you
was,
cause am.
it was
They were waiting for you.
So it was really bad for us that period because I wanted to pay my hostel rents at that same time,
Chai.
and
So unfortunate.
So unfortunate.
yeah, it took a lot to convince my mom to invest, into MM. We really didn't understand the process, how it works, right? We just trusted him,
As
a pastor. He understands it. He understood it very well.
And he was making money.
He was making lots of money. Then he would come to service. He'll tell us, "Do you know how much I make on a daily? Do you know how much I make on a daily?"
That was his plan all along.
Yeah, so he made a lot of money from it, and then he was very generous too. And then made people, key. And I was like,
these things they call it a lifestyle. So from his lifestyle, the
Yeah,
lifestyle
the
show.
lifestyle
show.
The lifestyle show.
So
You understand?
he's putting the effort. Like, okay, let me just throw small money. Let me show them small money so they'll be interested.
I think you gain when you refer people.
Yes,
You gain. So it was a well coordinated plan.
Yeah.
Very well coordinated, and it was.
In other Nisha, you slept under the bridge.
Well,
not pay for hostel.
Squatted.
I squatted because I was around my final year, so I squatted, and I was just, I already made friends in the hostel. It's not like we didn't have money, but my mom was going to punish me
Of course,
for that.
if she'd not punish, I'll be very upset.
That's a very bad investment because she doesn't do things like that. She has never done something like that.
But you pressured
before.
her.
Yeah, I did. I pressured. I think I did.
Of course
Mom,
you did.
let's do this. Let's do this. And I'm somebody she likes to listen to. Yeah, she takes advice from. So that thing really dropped
Your credibility.
Yeah, man, it did. So that was one of the experiences I had. It was actually my first experience, and it was really bad. Don't worry, I'll continue with the other experiences.
Emmanuel, do you have your own experience?
I won't say I've lost something huge to Ponzi schemes. Definitely not. I think in the past, I was very aware of MMM then. MMM was very popular. I was in school as well. MMM was very popular, and I was very skeptical because, of course, I'm someone that questions things that, okay, how does this work? How does this offer value? How does this make money and stuff? And it was evidence that, okay, you just have to get into this and get out before it crashes.
Yeah.
That was just...
Oh, really? You had that thought then?
Yeah, I did. That was how it was. So I could see that this thing cannot last forever. And the circle of robbing
But
Peter
it
to
was
pay-
looking so legit, like,
the thing is, you are giving money.
What are you investing in?
See, I remember how MMM worked.
yeah, okay.
MMM worked with two in a particular way. I can remember the phrases. They call it PH and GH. You are providing help and you are getting help. So
Yes,
once
right.
when you provide help, you are providing help to someone.
To somebody
Three
else.
people provide help to someone.
Yes.
And
I think
that person gets help.
Yeah.
So a minimum of 3 people will pay certain amount to
person.
someone, and that person. So it was 3 people are paying. So the MMM system was very sophisticated that you didn't have to refer someone yourself. Someone can come and someone can come. There's a system. It's an automated system.
Yeah.
So once you register, someone registers, that person gets a referral bonus as well.
Okay.
Yeah.
So then the system just matches people. So like nobody knows who you're paying to. You don't have to actually refer people. I think that was one of the pros of MMM. Many other ones come these days and
You have to bring
you have
someone.
To,
It
bring
has to
two
be like
people
a friend.
bring two people.
Yes,
and-
yes.
So MMM worked in ways that the referral bonus was what was making people actually invite other people, if not for
Yes.
this. Because I did it and I entered MMM at that point. One of my friends, he convinced me he was on my neck because he wanted that referral bonus. But I did it. I just did it once and I left it because I was not.
It was not. It was
I
just
didn't have that
somehow.
conviction. But then I just did it and left it. But there were many others that came after that. There were many others that even came on, even WhatsApp groups. That
Yeah, they
I
created
even
WhatsApp
knew.
groups, yeah.
There was one that was like, they will say they'll add you to a group, then everybody leaves, then you become the group admin or something. I can't remember the name of that one.
That thing, I think that one was Loom or something.
I think it was Loom.
I can't really remember, but I never did that. But even those ones on WhatsApp, I was never really convinced. But then there's this one that happened to me, quite funny. I was liking one babe then, so she was like, there's this thing now. You I can't remember the amount. Maybe you put 2K
2K,
and you get
bring
4K
people,
or whatever that she already put her that she's looking for. I said, I'm not interested in this thing now. But she was just on my neck. And because I liked the babe, I was love is blind.
Make her just run out.
What love cannot do does not exist.
So because I was liking her then, I just did and the thing crashed. So she was apologizing and everything. But me,
But it was 2K years in starting it, right?
No, it was a small amount, very small amount. Very small amount. So I knew it was, but then a lot of things have happened. Then there was even this money crashing and everything. It always happens everywhere. You could remember around 2020, the Forex boom everywhere. Every time that there was Forex investment here, Forex investment there.
A lot of people.
Everybody
just arrow high, 30% arrow high. I lost money in that. A lot of people lost money in that and everything. So I'll just say the marker is for everything is should I say greed?
Greed.
I would say greed and desperation.
Greed is what makes a lot of people that have gone through this experience in the past, this horrible, still come back.
Yes.
Do you know? You would be surprised to know that people that were victims of MMM are still victims of CBEX that we have today.
Yes. And I think Nigerians have this like notion of like, it can never be me now. So they always feel like,
I could just chop my own.
Make I do it before you cast.
Do it before you cast.
Exactly,
so it's not like Nigerians don't know that these things are Ponzi schemes and these things are not built to last. But Nigerians have this selfish mentality of, make I do it before you cast.
I still think ignorance plays a role here. It's not just greed.
There are some people that are actual victims that really don't know better, that they go into it because they don't know.
They don't know,
So like for your own experience now, he was a victim because he didn't know any better. Yeah. And also like when something seems too good to be true, it usually is too good to be true. Because how do they tell you that bring money? What are you investing? You're not buying anything. You're not doing anything. You just bring money. You're not providing any value and you just
what I used to tell people a lot of times is when they come to me with after the MMM thing and after all the experiences, and when people come to meet me and say, "Oh, there's this thing I want you to also invest in it," I ask them. I start asking questions. I start asking questions because I can't even put my money. I just ask questions because I want them to realize that what you're doing. So I ask questions instead of telling them, "Oh no, why are you doing something like that?" You can't advise
this
people like this.
Someone close to me, a neighbor, actually, it told me about this CBEX, and because he knew I don't know, he didn't know I knew much about crypto or anything. He just came to me and said, he wants to introduce me to something that in his words, he called it a trading platform. He said it's a trading platform that there are bots and everything. And that they are trading bots that they give signals twice in a day. I thought, well, that's very cool. That I'm also into crypto now. Just give me the int and let me see how it works. So he says, it's all good. That the kicker is I have to deposit a certain amount of money, and it was even giving me like encouraging me to deposit around $3,000. Then it was like so that the profits can come in big. But the kicker is that I cannot use that 99% of that money is going to be with someone. And I can only trade with the 1%. I was like, how does that make sense?
Like, how does it make sense?
How does that make sense? Like, why are you giving me signals and I can't trade with the signals? Then you are saying 99% of the money will is with someone. That means it's as good as me giving my money to someone and just faking myself that I'm trading. Because in all honesty, that's not trading.
Yeah.
So I think some people can be hoodwinked with this kind of statements.
Yes.
Trying to use fancy words, trying to use fancy phrases and this stuff to make it. But if I didn't know better, I could probably fall for it. But I knew that everything he was saying was, pardon me to say bullshit. I just posted him. I said, okay, no, I've heard you. He sent me the links and everything. I checked their groups and everything. I just this thing is
so that it will not
be a Ponzi scheme. I just left it, and I think he told me this in January. And the thing
January
crashed. January this year.
Have you seen him since he crashed?
No.
I'm curious to know what he has to say to you.
I've not seen him since then. But and he was still hopeful of putting more money in. I just hope it's fine.
I also heard that it's opened again. This CBEX.
Nah, it didn't open again. It's gone. It's gone for good.
Anybody that puts their money now,
they said,
you're on your own, no.
Yes, you're on your own.
They take advantage of, the fact, okay, people lost their money the first time. So, everybody is scared. Everybody's afraid.
Yeah.
So they will now come back again. This is how they work. they will come back again the second time and say, okay, to recover the money you've lost.
Oh, they said that now?
To
I think
recover the
MMM
money
also
you've
did
lost.
that.
They
There was
did
one
that.
time when they
Part
went,
two.
they still
MMM
came
part
back
2.
again.
To recover the
People
money
still-
you lost, put money. Now you would see the fact they would make more money than what they made before. Do you know why? Because now a lot of people are desperate to do what?
To get their
the one
money
they have
out.
there. So they would not invest.
Just count your losses. Just count. Just let it go. It has gone.
Yeah.
So why do you guys think it still happens in this like big 2025? I mean, it's 2025. I feel like people should know better. Like, why do you think it's happening? I think you mentioned something about
just like Emmanuel.
desperation.
Yeah, desperation.
Greed.
Yes,
Desperation,
and
greed.
Because
Ignorance.
I heard of someone, not very close to me, but I knew from the person that told me is close to the person. So I knew that the story is legit. The person is in the UK. I mean, living fine and earning well in the UK and still fell victim to CBEX and lost a couple £1,000.
The person is living in the UK.
Yes, living in the UK. And people in the UK, not just one person I heard of, invested in this CBEX and lost money. So greed is, because that's not even desperation, because what are you desperate for? So is greed plays a part in this. People just want to double their money.
Double their money.
Yes,
They
yes,
want
yes.
to sogundogoji.
So-
Let me tell you
Reap where they did not sow.
the oldest Ponzi scheme ever. Do you know that thing that they'll say that you enter a cab and they'll say, oh, bring 2,000. They will use one water to wash it.
wash
Then
it.
it turns to like 4,000. Do you know that people can still fall victim
Yeah,
of
people
that
can.
because
Yeah, a lot
people
of
just
people,
want that quick fix. People just
Quick
want that,
fix.
like, okay, I put 2,000 and let me get 4,000 without
yeah.
like thinking much about it. You just hear the results. They don't think of the process of like, okay, what goes into it? How do I get this money back? They just put that money and here 4,000 and they just want
They
to
just
get. I
want
think
their money to be doubled.
desperation and greed plays
Just want the money
a
to be
lot.
doubled.
Yeah,
You
I
know,
agree with
a
you.
lot of people don't want to. A lot of people don't want to work before they enjoy, before they make money.
I feel
Right? No, a lot of people actually don't want to.
I feel like Nigerians like is Nigerians are that there are so many things that are stacked against like in
We
an
are
average
hardworking
Nigerian.
people,
So it's not only like sometimes you cannot even blame some people because they are like, okay, there's so many things that are not going so well.
You
So they
mean
feel
with
like,
that-
oh, maybe this is an answered prayer from God. I know.
But some people, a lot of people have gained from it. Do these things. A lot of people before it crashed, some people just take money and then
yeah,
they leave.
the what works about Ponzi scheme is if you get there early enough.
Early enough.
And if you're smart enough, you
Enough.
know that it's a Ponzi scheme. You get there early
Ponzi scheme,
enough,
yeah.
you make money and you go.
There you go.
That's the best way.
It's only greed that
no,
makes
like,
people
don't
come
do
back.
it though. No,
Yeah.
like that. Give me best way now. You not think you have a way of doing
Don't
it.
even try
That's
it
the
at
way it
all.
works.
Don't try it at
Then
all.
like who do you think are the targets of these people? Like what are people that
They are
are the
targets.
targets? Like okay, these people, I feel like this person will fall victim.
Yeah, I think the most vulnerable people are people who are ignorant. I will give an example. There are many people that fall for these Ponzi schemes and say there are many people that coordinate these thrifts at job
Yeah.
contributions. They are most likely middle-aged women that are not so educated. So and they just hear that this thing is bringing money. This person did it and has gained this money from it because they rely on testimonies.
Yes.
So this person put 1 million naira and has made 3 million naira. And this person has also made this and this. And if these people are making it and I have such money
Money.
at my
Yeah.
disposal,
Let me
let
quickly
me
use
just
it.
use it before it gets too late now. And
True.
these people are just rushing to it and unfortunately many of them just fall into debt and it gets so I think the ignorant people are more of the target. They just use fancy words to bamboozle them and say, oh, you bring this. Imagine someone telling you is a trading platform, is a bot trading platform, is an AI trading platform, blah, blah, blah. It just makes it look sophisticated and in the end, it's just the same old Ponzi scheme. Sure, you understand me?
Yeah.
So these people, they try to prey on their ignorance and just use this as an advantage against them. And these people don't know better. That's just it.
Yeah, to add to that, I also think that people that fall for these things are people that, are not doing so well because of, maybe the state of the economy, just like you mentioned, the state of the economy, do you understand? Or maybe they're not being paid well or underpaid.
But
The
you know,
95
greedy people
that
are more in this thing.
No,
People that- if you hear the amount people are
we know
losing.
greedy people are also there. That we also know people that, okay, when their salary comes at the end of the month, it's not actually enough.
Mm-hmm.
So they are looking for other ways,
Easy
ways to like. So they I think for them it's like side
It's
hustle.
still greed.
Well,
It's still because if somebody tells you that bring 200,000, I'll give you 400,000, and you think it's true,
yes, it's still
and
great.
you
Great is still,
give them that,
exactly.
you are greedy because
But-
what kind of investment do you make
but
that they
I-
said it will be like
Double,
100%
yeah, 100%.
ROI
Double percent,
in like
yeah.
1 week or 2 weeks?
when there is no
Is-
blueprint, nothing that
Even
to show
if there is
that, okay,
a blueprint, if
this
somebody
money-
is telling you that on like 100, if it's not like, you should be ready to lose money.
Yeah.
Except you agree that, okay, this is a very risky. You know, there are different kinds of investments.
yeah.
Like, there are investments that are like not so, they are safe. You know that, okay, if they
But
say you're getting 5%
those
back,
those
you're
ones,
getting it back.
you're not going to get more than 20% in a year.
That's what I'm
Exactly.
saying. I even
Yeah.
said 5%.
Yeah.
You know that you get it back because it's safer.
It's safer.
It takes a very long
Yeah,
time. But
there
there
are
are
institutions
mid-risk.
that,
They are mid-risk investment. They are high-risk investments. So if you know that this kind of point, you know in your mind that, okay, this is a high-risk investment. You know that, okay, if I put like 1 million naira there and it's possible for me, I get 3 million back, and it's possible I get 0 naira
Yeah,
back.
exactly.
So you should, if you are going into it, just have it, just don't lie to yourself and come on. Like, I'm so like, I don't know. I don't want to rub people the wrong way, but when I saw people like online crying out and all, I didn't feel
sympathy,
any. I didn't feel
remorse
anything.
for
I
them.
was laughing most of the time. Let me not lie. It was
No,
entertainment to me. I was just on
of
TikTok
course now.
laughing,
Yeah.
just laughing everywhere. Like, I was just watching. Because I didn't feel any form of sympathy. Because at this age, you have,
At this time,
you have,
yeah.
and that will even lead me to my next question. Like, what role does social media play in like helping this market? Because you feel like people have information at their disposal. You can just
True.
simply just
Check,
Google something and say,
yeah.
okay, what does this? What is
Yeah,
this?
look for
What does this entail? Like, for somebody you have access to the internet, you are smart. I don't know. Like, I just feel like because social media is here, this shouldn't happen
That shouldn't,
again.
yeah.
No, I think you're saying it the wrong way. Social media it feeds you what you want to see.
Well,
So
true.
when you the way social media works is with algorithms and everything. So when you are these posts come out and they start getting popular and people start talking about it, and they tend to put this fear of missing out in people. Like, I'm making money from this thing. They drop proof. There's social proof. I mean, people are dropping their dashboard screenshots and you are seeing $5,000, $10,000, big money in dollars, and you are like, and you are seeing those posts. You keep on opening them and opening them. It will feed you more of those posts. Now you keep seeing them.
Yeah, but that is where your own mind should come in. Like, you
Yeah,
should say,
you should be
okay,
able to discern.
let me check the negative feedbacks. Not just look at it. I understand what you're saying, yeah. But when you say something like that they say, oh, you see something that's too good to be true. Usually, what I do is, first of all, I go for the negative feedbacks. I look for negative feedbacks to show. Do you understand? Before I invest.
Like I just said, anybody that is putting money in a Ponzi scheme knows that this thing
it will go bust.
is so. But people are just like it just boils down to the greed that this thing. People are making big money from this thing, but I don't want to lose out, and I know it can.
It can happen.
Cast.
Yeah, even yes.
It can cast.
Some
people have even made money. They've removed their money. They still put their money.
I
Why
do you understand?
greed. What you said.
So social media will not stop the greed.
It's true.
It will
You're
stop
right.
the innate greed in people.
It's true. It's true. And I think one thing, like, I want to hear your opinion about something. Do you think like what plays into desperation is what people see online? Like an average Nigerian, like a young person now that you see, will see somebody that is wearing like designers, putting out like lifestyle on social media, going to the club, popping Don Julio, popping this, popping that. They also want to have that kind of experience. So they would want something, and you know that in your little way, how much do I have? Maybe I have 2,000 in my account. It's not possible for you in 2 years. It's possible. Scratch that. Don't quote me. You feel like, okay, it's not be easy for me to get to that stage of like popping bottles, buying designers and all. So that's also will play into like, okay, these people that I want to live this lifestyle. What ways can I just quickly make money so I can live that life? Do you think that also plays into it? Like, looking at people putting out lifestyle online, like, does it play into people's desperation? Yeah,
it does. Not just in going to Ponzi schemes, but going into even illegal activities and everything. Desperation. It makes people desperate, and people want to. There's somebody that everybody wants to live
the big life.
Lifestyle.
Soft life.
Everybody wants to pop some bottles, go out, flex, have fun,
Yeah, right.
Carry some baddies.
Yeah, carry some baddies. Yes, now. Yeah, be with some baddies and everything.
And some sugar boys.
Yes, now sure. Everybody wants to live this life, and you can't. Once in this, especially in this Lagos, once you step out of your 10,000 don't come up for your
I'm
account.
telling you.
Before you step out of your gate. So
50,000 is done.
life
That's what you
is
think of the account.
balling is expensive.
True.
And even if you are not balling per se, like you are just having fun on the little side, you still have to spend because things are expensive.
True.
So
Yeah, right.
even if it's just to
It's mama put on the roadside.
And just,
even if it's just to
and
eat chicken, even if it's just to eat 4,005 chicken,
It's true.
It's true.
you need money.
4,000 naira chicken that they were selling maybe 2 years ago is now 9,000.
Eh-heh.
So
Very expensive.
So you understand. So if the people just want to live a good life, and if there's an opportunity to do this, I don't think people are going to pass on, especially if it comes at no risk. But this unfortunately comes at a lot of risk.
But do you guys think that people talk about these scams? Do you think people talk about it enough? Not like, okay, I'm a victim, but just like conversations about it. Like, let's talk about this. Maybe it's to open people's eyes. Or do you think even if people talk about it from now to tomorrow, people will still do whatever they want to do?
True. People, there are a lot of discussions, going on social media. Sorry, excuse me. Especially when just like CBS happened now, you see a lot of people come on Twitter.
I've not seen.
I've seen a lot of people will say.
I think I've seen
for you people.
I've seen a lot. I think when it trended, the conversation was on Twitter for a couple of days. About almost a week, maybe around 3-4 days.
Mm-hmm.
It was trending.
And you will see a lot of people come up and say, "Oh, I know they learn."
And funny how
it
was actually trending on Twitter just the week before it crashed.
And I think they have.
That people, it was trending that people should put money, right?
No, it was. I don't know.
I think
not
get
like
momentum.
people were just talking about it.
Oh,
People were just talking about it.
If only they knew.
So if only they knew, they could have maybe taken out their money. But then some people were still bragging about, this is how much I have.
It comes like a thief in the night.
It comes at
so you don't.
I
know
remember that
when
MMM time. It came, I think it crashed.
It doesn't give sign
during in December, close to Christmas.
Bam.
I think at that time, one of my friends who lost money to it told me that he kind of sensed it because
it's end of
MMM normally takes 21 days to pay out, but that time the payouts became faster. It became faster. I think the payout got to maybe less than 2 weeks, and it was circulating very fast.
Very
and
fast.
People were just eager to put more money.
Because that's another
very fast.
That's another skill that what's
strategy.
That's another strategy that they use to bring even more people in. Because imagine if you are getting money in 21 days and all of a sudden it just changes to maybe 14 days. You feel like, let me get money.
Let me get
from
now.
And it was Christmas. Everybody
Christmas
was enjoying Christmas.
And I think, most of these people, especially if they're on this Ponzi schemes thing, they notice when it comes into a festive period, a lot of people want to take their money. So they close them.
At that point,
it's true.
So they close them. I had an experience. Okay, this is my recent, this happened in 2022. So things were really tough for me then. And I had this friend. I was even looking for a job that period, but it was really tough. So I had this friend. She just messaged me on the phone one day and said, "Oh, I have this, it's one thing. It's really nice. And it's 50K. Imagine, first investment, minimum of 50,000 naira. Me waiting is day tough for. I still get 50,000 naira to put inside.
Sure, you have to you don't go and eat
first. The 50,000 naira, I borrowed it.
Hi.
But I gained from this thing, right? But
Hope
then I now took more people's money.
And
put inside. You know what? I don't know what's my problem. I just bring.
Alex.
I'm always bringing people. I had to take, and at the end of the day, I have to pay these people back.
Of course.
If not,
who will pay them?
My mom. I also took my mom's money.
Oh my God.
And this one will not rest. This time around, it was
the prodigal son.
This time around, it was 300,000 naira from my mom. 300,000 naira. She brought 200,000 naira first. Mm-hmm. I said, okay, no problem. Don't worry, your account is growing. I told her, your account is growing. Don't worry.
She will get that 200. She'll be so happy. My son.
And I introduced her to this one when it was about to crash again.
Every time.
And when it got to December period, because I started this in September, and from September to December, I had gotten over 20-something people under me. Yes, I was already. I was already.
You are a boss now.
Yes, now.
Please tell us this Ponzi scheme. Yeah, I don't know this one.
This one,
Is it like MLM?
They design.
Yeah, that's what they call it.
Yeah, this one they design a website for it, and then they just make it
pyramid scheme. Yes.
Yeah, they just make it very nice. They build this
Were you
website
selling
for it.
some?
Not selling. It's the way they introduce it is like it's a gaming platform.
They always mix up. They always give you
they
some
always find something,
like
yes.
sporty bets. So they say it's like a bot that
always the bot.
yeah, it would help you win the game. Blah blah blah.
It's just
So we just played along and put money, and then first returns came. It was huge, and
So your eye open.
Man, I was
Say,
just
wow, easy money.
you would have started planning trips in your head.
as in, bro.
I'll first go to
The
Maldives.
money where you never see, you don't spend
Bro,
them.
I go to supermarket. I don't spend less than 20K when I
Oh,
enter
my
supermarket. And I'm
boy.
coming out like this. And then it happened that from September to December, I was already 6-7 figures, like millions from this thing.
In just 3 months, September to
I'm
December.
telling you, the way the thing grows, sometimes they'll say, oh,
Because
And
you have
because you had
plenty
people under you.
Yes, I had
What
plenty
was
people
making you
under
money
me.
was the referral and the
Yes.
work that those people that you were doing.
Exactly. And then those ones too were bringing their own people. The thing was really easy that whenever you make you want your withdrawal, they give it to you. Like if I want to withdraw money today, they just give it to me. Whatever, any amount I want to withdraw.
But you have made money now, so you shouldn't have lost a lot.
I didn't have the money in my bank accounts. I
You
had
had
the
it
money
in the-
inside there.
yeah.
And then I put, so I introduced my mom to it again. She puts 200K.
Come on,
The
come
money
on.
was growing. I was showing her I'm really on my mom. I told her again. Okay, there's a day they were not having, they said there's this thing they call, what did they call it again? It said that day it's a lot of profits. We always have a day in a week where we make lots of profits. So they say all your money in your account will wipe out first. Then, that's it. The money then it's now come back.
Please explain it again in English.
Okay, let me
Come again
In English, please.
this time.
Okay. So this is how it works, right? So it's a game. They said as long as the game keeps playing.
No, is that
last part.
that last part?
Yeah.
Your money will leave your
money
account
yeah,
first.
that's what I'm going to.
Oh, yeah.
So as long as the game keeps playing, your money will be leaving your account small. Maybe in 20 naira, 10 naira, 1500 naira like that. But you see on these particular days, the money leaves like 1,000, 5,000, 20,000.
Oh, okay. That money is going.
It's going.
play
They say
the
it's
game.
playing the game.
Oh, that's a scam.
Do you understand? It's playing the game. Then when the game has finished,
Your money-
all
all
the
your
profits
money-
will come
the
back.
profits.
Your capital with the profits. Then you can be making profit of 200K. For just one day, you can make a profit of-
1,000.
No, like you can have 100 or 200,000 in your account, right? That day, people used to be very happy when it comes to that day. Like we will say, we'll make a lot of money that day. So when the game finished playing, all the money on your account can just go out. Then you come back. So if you had 200K in your account before, maybe you come back in the evening, you'll be seeing 400K.
But the truth of the matter is that there was no game.
There was
There
no
was no
game.
obviously,
There was no
game.
money. It was just
people's money.
numbers
People's
that
money.
they
And
put there.
numbers on a screen.
Yes.
Yes.
Numbers on the screen.
And these guys were very smart. We used to pay money into an account, right? But these accounts, I think that's where POS, you see this POS, they also have, like, they
They enabled it.
yes, kind of, because there was
So
no
when
way to
was this?
track these people. It was 2022.
That's pretty recent.
Yeah.
bro.
Yeah,
Recent.
there was no way we could track these people, because later when we started using court orders to go for these accounts that we used to pay money into, it turns out that these people are just POS people that didn't know anything. People that run POS, they operate POS. So back to my mom's story. And so when she didn't even gain anything again. She didn't even, because
But at least you return that money this time.
Please, Alex's mom, if you are watching this, please don't give this boy any money again. It's okay. It's enough.
I didn't have any money to pay at that time.
But you later paid that.
I later paid.
But you paid
my mom
outsiders,
at
Abi.
least.
You paid outsiders,
Of
but
course,
your mom.
I paid the outsiders. But it took time. It took time to pay them back, but it was not a nice period for me.
When you were getting millions,
When you were balling now.
And for you to be here and to come down here in just a day, it's really, really.
but I don't feel bad for you, Sha. Moving on. after doing it, still fall for this one.
Well,
Go and sit down.
that's why we say desperation. Lack. We didn't have
greed.
money. I didn't have money then. Like I said, before I started, I didn't have anything. So I only just had this, I think it was
60K that you
60K I
borrowed.
even had in my accounts, right? Then I still borrowed money because we had to eat. Family still had to, I can't just carry everything we have and put, right? So I still had to borrow money and put. And, then I didn't have a job. So I just felt like, okay, maybe this, I knew it was not good. I knew it was scam.
Not sustainable.
Okay.
Not sustainable.
Yeah,
I knew.
everybody that does it know.
But then I didn't
Some
have a
people don't
job
know.
at that time. So I just
No.
let me just do it. I would risk it. I don't have, why have choice?
You have nothing to lose except
I don't
other
even
people's
have-
money that you
exactly.
borrowed.
Well, but we pay them back.
How, if not,
They want you now.
Two
Don't
portions
pay
of
them back
rice.
now.
I tell you.
Don't pay them back if they will not come and carry you. But you what you have to say, like, is there going to be a point where there's going to be like a mindset shift from this quick money making
Yeah, I think
schemes
we are
in
getting
this
there.
in this our society?
no, I don't think
How
so.
do we have like a
I
mindset
actually
shift?
think,
And what's the way
why
forward?
I think we're getting there is because when MMM started, right? MMM case was a lot of ignorant people then, right? So now people that did MMM lands, that number of some of them, not all, some of them. So the number has reduced. People that did CBEX now, I'm sure some of them did MMM before. Now they will not do another one again.
Don't be too sure.
They might. Some of them might not.
No, so-
Why some will still do?
Let me come in here.
The number has reduced. So gradually, it's just like I think gradually it's reduced. It will reduce. It might not.
Emmanuel, what-
It will
So
reduce.
I understand you, and why you think it's reducing, I think it's getting even more sophisticated. Let me come in this way. Now we are in the digital age now, and things are even getting crazier. So I remember at least MMM time, that time I think although transfer were working that time, but I did a cash deposit to the person's account just so I could, for some particular reason, I can't remember why. So, but now things have really changed. We're in the crypto world now, and there are pump and dump schemes in crypto. We have pyramid schemes in crypto. We have rug pools in crypto. And we have people that know that this thing I want to put my money in is a possible rug pool, but I want to gain from it before it crashes. And now, at least you are losing in Naira, but now you are losing in dollars. You are losing bigger monies. And people know these things. There are people that on the crypto Twitter space, you see them now, they've made a lot of money from rug pulling other people. And they've become big from it. And some people are going to be the main victors, and while some people are going to be the main victims.
Victims, yeah.
Because these things just get more sophisticated. The mindset change is not there because people still are still looking for these quick and easy ways to, you heard that someone bought a particular coin, bought it with $10, and overnight he already has $10,000 or he has $1,000. So
a
people,
particular coin.
yes, that's how it happens. When these things happen exactly like Ponzi schemes as well. Now, I'm not saying crypto is a Ponzi scheme. Don't get me wrong, but I'm saying many of these investments that come in that come in DeFi, saying meme coins particularly, that say, okay, let's come and buy this crypto. It doesn't have a name, doesn't have any utility, doesn't have anything tied to it. Just comes in. This thing has started getting traffic. Let's quickly buy it. So people start buying. So the creator of the coin, they know how there's something called liquidity. So once this liquidity is present, people can trade. People can always buy and sell. But there are some ways they can manipulate these contracts and smart contracts and say, okay, this smart contract is here. If I manipulate it, I can just lock it and disable sales. Like I think they call that one an honeypot scam. You can just disable it and people will be able to buy but not be able to sell. There are other ones,
they'll be stuck with it.
they'll be stuck. And when the creator is ready, he just takes out the entire money. There are other ones that come that people can buy and they can sell, but the creator has like maybe 70% of the tokens. So once he just gets, people have pumped in enough money, he just takes out his own 70%. And when 70% of a coin goes down,
Exactly.
everybody
Devalues down.
everybody
Yeah.
panic and sells the rest and it just goes down. So these things are everywhere and it gets more sophisticated. Now, many people may not have been able to fall for MMM and this after that, but they will still fall for these ones. And it just keeps getting sophisticated more and more. And
he's looking legit.
and it's looking legit.
more
This
legit,
this one doesn't
yeah.
even look like. Some people may not even realize the scam in it until
It's too late.
It's
Yeah,
too late.
until it's too late, until after some
it's
time.
true.
So it doesn't end, but it just gets more sophisticated.
Yeah. So, prayers and prayers, sorrows, prayers. So, what's your final advice for?
So my personal opinion is that you know what you are getting into, and you know that you are going to get burnt. But good luck. Look. So, but then, in all honesty, away from the jokes, I just know that if you are not providing value or whatever it is you are doing is not offering value one way or the other, then it's as good as a scam. As good as a scam, it cannot
fly.
It cannot fly. But then, if you still know and you want to go ahead, then by all means, carry on.
Alex, what about you?
It's what everybody knows. And just like the way Emmanuel said it, I said it all. Whatever thing you're doing and you're not giving value, to people, that you just want to gain without putting in the work, you should know this is scam, obvious scam. And the thing is, we'll advise from now till tomorrow. People will still do what they want
do what's
to
on their
do.
minds. Yeah.
Do you understand? They say experience is the best teacher. But for Nigerians,
we are stubborn
sometimes
students.
Bro,
Experience will teach, but we are stubborn students.
many of them will still experience. They will still go back and do it. Why
that's
some will learn from that experience and not let it repeat again, but some will still do. They will see some people. The way you're saying everything is getting sophisticated, right? Some people too that have fallen victims of this thing they will tell you, I would also wisen up. I would invest and wisen up. I would remove my money.
I mean, I know someone that is a career Ponzi scheme investor.
Some people they've taken it as
yes. I personally know. So, in fact, if the person is watching this, the person knows I'm talking about it.
They've taken it as their full-time job. Yeah, so
that's it now.
You can advise them.
No, they are not interested.
They're not interested in you.
My own final advice is do your research. And nobody is going to give you 100% returns even if it's not 7 days, even in 2 weeks, 100% returns. Before you can get it, do your research. Don't just take people's words for it. Do your research. Think about it, introspect. Okay, they're telling you that if something seems too good to be true, it usually is too good to be true. So do your research, ask questions, and if there's urgency to it, if somebody wants you to invest in something, and there's this kind of urgency that this person, unnecessary urgency that person is placing on it, then you should be skeptical. Because any investments that they want you to invest in, that means it can still be around tomorrow. It can still be around next tomorrow. It can still be around. It can still be around next week. So do your research. If somebody is like, "Oh, you have to do it now. You have to do it now." Don't answer them. Yeah. It's a lie.
Why this way you got to give you money?
Why exactly?
They don't like you that much now.
There was one thing. There was also one other question that I had on my mind. It escaped me. About friends and families that introduce you to this, like Alex now, that keeps bringing his money into Ponzi.
The innocent woman.
Do you think those kind of people do you think that enablers, or they are also victims that they are just they just want to play a fast one on you? We don't know Alex.
Alex,
maybe he's just want to play a fast one on his mom.
I think I'll answer.
Are you sure?
Yes.
From my own experience, I'm a victim.
2 times.
Well,
okay,
the first one,
bombastic side.
The first one, you will not really.
Yeah, the first one, I agree.
My experiences, we came out of, I think, desperation, or maybe not desperation. Came out of lacking. Do you understand? The 2 times this thing happened, the first time I was in school, I needed money. I wanted to have money as a student. As guy man now, have your own money. Do you get? Because the money where they send from house,
at least you go carry big chicken rep, go chop 1,000 naira.
We never even chop in the sector, even they but more just do okay, yeah. So it happened like that. I needed to, buy handouts. I needed to pay for practical. Just a lot of expenses, students. As a student in Nigeria,
I'm saying, why did you put your mom into it? That's what I'm asking you.
Yes, you've not answered that.
You've not. They are just doing like
this.
Wait,
so I introduced because, me.
Are you an enabler? Or are you a victim?
I'm a victim.
I am actually a victim.
The second time, you're still a victim.
I'm a victim. No, the second time.
Part enabler, part victim.
Yeah, I think
I don't remember. You know, he said that I knew it was not good, and you still collect the woman's money.
Well,
Men has come.
Wait, I still collected it because it's not like I wanted to.
Men has come.
It's not. I wasn't doing guy. I wasn't doing it for my own gain. I wasn't doing it for my gain, right? I just wanted
But you
to.
made millions.
You are doing it for who?
Yes, let her make the millions too. Remove the money.
Why can't you make
Jesus
her and
Christ.
give her the money?
I was making
Jesus
millions and
Christ.
giving the money, but I just
Sacrificial person.
created an account.
Oh, yeah, we don't hear.
Well, I've learned my lesson, Sha.
don't count.
I
Mano, what
paid
do
in
you
full.
think families and friends are introduced? Do you think they are victims or enablers?
See, one reason why I have never liked Ponzi schemes personally is because I feel like if you are asking me to bring two people, I obviously have to bring people I know. So let's even say this thing crashes and it's only my money that enters. I won't feel so much pain. But imagine this thing crashes now and my relationship with people has gotten ruined out of this thing because imagine someone comes through me and has lost millions here.
The relationship
cannot be the same. It definitely cannot be the same. That's one reason why I feel like maybe I don't know. Aisha now when she sees me later, she will say, "Yeah, I'm a stubborn person." But then I have a very soft heart.
Are you not stubborn?
I have a very soft heart, so I can't just bear that thing happen to people. So I would just rather not do it. So people know that this thing can potentially hurt people. I think people know that this thing is potentially harmful to friends, because when you ask to refer people, like Alex, now he referred his mom, you refer people close to you that you know that.
No, wait, guys. Like,
even aside your mom, even other people you must have referred.
Yes, like the second time that you referred to, that you said you had
must
like
have been
20
your friends.
people. It's not strangers that it's not
It's not
easy for a
strangers
stranger
now.
to give
You
you
have to have a relationship with
them.
someone
Yes.
before they can trust you enough to drop money in something you've recommended. You understand? So it just happens that way. So it's something that we need to people have to realize that this thing is potentially harmful to other people, and that's just it.
And that was why I became a preacher after that. Preacher against it.
Okay.
So when people come to me, I just find ways to like, don't do it, you don't have to do this.
Yes. Good. It's true. Like as friends, families, like Emmanuel said, like people know, like you have that inkling that okay, this is not looking good. Don't just stay away from it. Like it's not the best. Like just stay away from it, and don't enable people as well. Like apart from like even Ponzi scheme, like all these pyramid schemes that you said, like maybe all this multi-level marketing that it does. Watch the majority of the money you make is from the work that people that you brought are doing. So just if it looks too good to be true, but like. It's that simple. If it looks too good to be true,
definitely
it is too good to be true. That's just the I think that should be the final word. Like if it's too good to be true, it is too good to be true. Just save yourself.
Away from it. Yeah.
Save yourself. Save your relationships. Save your family. It's not worth it. Actually, it's not worth it. That small money, that you think you will lose it. See, I'm telling you. I'll be praying against everybody that puts money for you. Will lose that money. I don't know it's me. So this has been a very nice conversation. I think I've learned a few things. I've never fallen a victim of Ponzi because before you can collect my money, you will sweat. That they told me about it. That CBEX, I will think about it for 20 years before I give my money. So like. Thank God I've not fallen victim. I don't know any better. It's not as if I know any better. Maybe that MMM, maybe I don't have money, Let me know. Like, maybe I have done if I had money.
No, it's not like you didn't have, but we're not just willing to part with that small money.
It's just like
MMM started with a minimum of
clear.
Yes. But 6,000
If you say 6,000, it's a lot of money then.
A lot of money.
It was even quoted in dollars. If you remember, so the dollar equivalent was 6,000 something, not up to 7, about 6,000, maybe 7 or 7,000 naira. So it was quoted in dollars. I remember faintly. Because it was always rang in my ear everywhere. I was in school
MMM was everywhere that time. How they chop people's money? Nigerians have suffered.
And many people would not speak up.
Yeah, exactly. There should be no shame. Like if you're falling for it, don't be ashamed to deter other people. Don't
I have a friend that
people.
he just like I didn't believe that I could fall for
something.
Like
I think that's also the shame too. Like people will now feel like maybe I don't have sense enough to. I don't think people should feel that.
He just told me on the low key and he lost a lot of money.
You're right, because when people ask me then,
you always like.
It's just one investment. So I put my money inside.
Yeah, you don't want to feel stupid now.
Yeah, just one investment.
It's true. But I think people should talk about it. The more people talk about it, the shame it removes the shame from it, and the more people get to realize that it's not that deep. So talk about it, rant, even though people will laugh at you like me.
But you will learn now.
You learn. So I think it's from people talking about it, then people laughing at you, learn next time, so you not do it again. So yeah, it's been a good time. So I did we introduce ourselves at the beginning of this episode? No. My name is Aisha. So you guys introduce yourself.
All right, I am Alex.
And I'm Emmanuel.
This has been Breet Pod, brought to you by Breet app. And until next time, stay sharp, stay smiling, and stay happy. And if you need to sell some crypto, cash out with Breet.
Cheers.